In the early morning rain, with $1 in my hand and aching in my heart, and my pockets full of sand. I'm a long ways from home, and I miss my loved ones so. In the early morning rain, with no place to go, out on runway number 9, big 707 set to go. I'm out here on the grass, where the pavement never grows, where the liquor tasted good, and the women all work fast. There she goes, my friend, she's rolling out at last. Hear the mighty engines roar, see the silver wing on high. She's headed northward bound, far above the clouds she flies, where the morning rain don't fall and the sun always shines. She'll be flying on my home in about 3 hours time. This old airport's got me down, it's no earthly good to me, 'cause I'm stuck here on the ground, cold and drunk as I might be. Can't jump a jet plane like you can a freight train, so I best be on my way in the early morning rain. So I best be on my way in the early morning rain. So I best be on my way. I look at you and wham, I'm head over heels. I guess that love is a banana peel. I feel so bad, but yet I'm feeling so well. I slipped, I stumbled, I fell, one crazy kiss, and bam, I head for the skies. I guess that love is like a cake of ice. You skate along, but then you never can tell. I slipped, I stumbled, I fell, I never thought I'd get kicked if by your sweet talking lies. You got a bag of tricks, and when you got busy, I got dazzled and dizzy. I fell like a ton of bricks. My knees are weak, my head is spinning around. I guess that love has turned me upside down. Thought I'd get hurt, but gee, it's turning out swell. I slipped, I stumbled, I fell, I never thought I'd get kicked and by your sweet talking lies. You got a bag of tricks, and when you got busy, I got dazzled and dizzy. I fell like a ton of bricks. My knees are weak, my head is spinning around. I guess that love has turned me upside down. When I get hurt, oh gee, it's turning out swell. I slipped, I stumbled, I fell, I slipped, I stumbled, I fell. Hey, good evening everybody. Welcome to Thursday Night Live. It is good to be back here with y'all here once again. The week and the month and everything is just flying right on by. And it's good to be with y'all tonight. To anybody new here to Thursday Night Live, you're going to hear a little bit of everything. You're going to hear some Elvis, you're going to hear some country, some old rock and roll, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, some gospel of course. So if you're brand new to Thursday Night Live, we do a little bit of everything on Thursday night, and we welcome you here. We always start out with a few Elvis tunes, then we kind of move on along and get right through it. And just kind of let it fly for the rest of the night. So it's good to be with you all tonight. Here's a little something from the Sun Years. This is called I Forgot to Remember to Forget. Here we go. I forgot to remember to forget her. I can't seem to get her off of my mind. I thought I'd never miss her, but I found out somehow. I think about her almost all the time. The day she went away, I made myself a promise that I'd soon forget we ever met. Well, something sure is wrong, 'cause I'm so bloomin' lonely I forgot to remember to forget. All right. Myself a promise that I'd soon forget we ever met. Well, but something sure is wrong, 'cause I'm so bloomin' lonely I forgot to remember to forget. I forgot to remember to forget. A little Elvis Sun music from way back in 1955 when he was on the Sun label there in Memphis, Tennessee, way back at the beginning. Here's one of my favorite Elvis songs from the 1970s. This song is so powerful, so beautiful. It's called It's Midnight. Hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Maybe it's too late. I sometimes even hate myself for loving you. Trying to be strong, and nighttime comes along, and I start wanting you. Where is all my self-control? I'm burning way down in my soul and needing you. Wishing I could be the man I tried to. Hating me for wanting to be with you. Knowing you don't love me like you used to. But it's midnight, whoa, and I miss you. It's getting late and I know that's when I am weak. Funny how things have a way of looking so much brighter in the daylight. I ought to go to bed and try to straighten out my head and just forget you. Oh, but it's midnight, yeah, and I miss you. It's the daylight. I ought to go to bed and try to straighten out my head and just forget you. Oh, but it's midnight, yeah, and I miss you. It's midnight, oh, and I miss you, yes. Oh, it's midnight from 1974. That is a great song. That is one of my favorite all-time Elvis songs. I liked it so much that I put it on the CD a few years ago. All right, here we go. Story of my life. I want to be bold. I saw Star Wars at least 8 times. Had the Pac-Man pattern memorized. And I seen the stuff they put inside. Stretch Armstrong, yeah. And I was Roger Staubach in my backyard. Had a shoebox full of baseball cards and a couple of Evel Knievel scars on my right arm. Yeah, I was a kid when Elvis died, and my mom cried. It was 1970-something in the world that I grew up in. Hair false and hairdo days, bell bottoms and 8-track tapes. Looking back now, I can see me, and oh man, did I look cheesy. I wouldn't trade those days for nothing. Oh, it was 1970-something. It was the dawning of a new decade. We got our first microwave. Dad broke down and he finally shaved them old sideburns off. I took the stickers off of my Rubik's Cube, watched MTV all afternoon. My first love was old Daisy Duke in her cut-off jeans. Space shuttle fell out of the sky, and the whole world cried. It was 1980-something in the world that I grew up in. Skating rinks and black Trans Ams, big hair and parachute pants. Looking back now, I can see me, and oh man, did I look cheesy. And I wouldn't trade those days for nothing, man. Oh, it was 1980-something. Now I got me a mortgage and an SUV, and all this responsibility, it makes me wish sometimes that it was 1980-something in the world that I grew up in. Skating rinks and black Trans Ams, big hair and parachute pants. Looking back now, I can see me, and oh man, did I look cheesy. And I wouldn't trade those days for nothing. Oh, it was 1980-something. 1970-something. Hey, it was 19-something. Ha! 19-something. Oh, that's the story of my life, man. I can relate to every single part of that song. And lead me, guide me. I will get that for you, Patty, when we get into our gospel segment here in a little bit. Also had requests for Only Believe, I Believe, and Only Believe, I Believe. So I'll get that for you here in just a little bit. So just hang tight with me. Let's see. Keeping the country here, so let's see. You have requests for Personally. Here we go. Little Ronnie McDowell. I'm going to be the world's very first Ronnie McDowell tribute artist whenever Ronnie decides to retire, which maybe never. Here we go. I've been writing letters every single day now since you've been gone. And I've been talking to you on the telephone, I know, for what seems like a whole year long. And I've got something to give you. There ain't no way no mailman can deliver it. There's no way. I can't mail it in, I can't fold it in, I can't send it in, even by your next of kin. So I'm bringing it to you. Personally, 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 yeah, yeah. I'm bringing it to you. Personally, 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 yeah, yeah. There's nothing like the feeling I get when you touch me. There's nothing like the feeling you'll get when I'm there with you all alone. And I'm touching you, baby, that's right. Well, I've got something to give you that the mailman can't deliver. I can't mail it in, I can't fold it in, I can't send it in, even by your closest friend. So I'm bringing it to you. Personally, 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 yeah, yeah. I'm bringing it to you. Personally, 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 yeah, yeah. Hey Dale, how you doing, brother? Hey Jared, hey Penny. Welcome to the show. Oh yeah. Hey Dale, is that you playing on that saxophone, brother? Oh, I've got something to give you that the mailman can't deliver. I can't mail it in, no, I can't fold it in, girl, I can't send it in, even by your next of kin. So I'm bringing it to you. Personally, 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 yeah, yeah. I'm bringing it to you. Personally, 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 yeah, yeah. I'm bringing it to you. Personally, 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 yeah, yeah. I'm bringing it to you. Personally, personally. Fades out just like the record does. Hey Sandy, thank you. I appreciate that so much. I love Ronnie McDowell. He was such a huge influence on me when I was growing up, and I got to open up for him a couple of times, and man, it was so much fun. Such a nice and great guy, and had a lot of fun when I worked with him back then. Here we go, by request. Older women are beautiful lovers. I said older women, they understand. I've been around some, and I have discovered, Lord, yeah, that older women know just how to please a man. Everybody seems to love those young women from 18 on up to 25. Well, I love them too, but I'm telling you, learning how to really love takes a little time. Older women are beautiful lovers. I said older women, Lord, they understand. I've been around some, and I have discovered, Lord, yes, that older women know just how to please a man. Hey! So baby, don't you worry about growing older. Those young girls ain't got nothing on you. 'Cause it takes some living to get good at giving. And giving love is just where you could teach them a thing or two. Older women are beautiful lovers. I said older women, Lord, they understand, yes they do. I've been around some, and I have discovered, Lord, yes, that older women know just how to please a man. Woo! Older women are beautiful lovers. Older women, they understand. I've been around, 'cause I've been around. I have discovered that younger women know just how to please a man. Woo! Older women are beautiful lovers. Older women, they understand. I've been around, 'cause I've been around. Have discovered that older women know just how to please a man. Hey! 1981, solid gold there from Ronnie McDowell. Older women make beautiful lovers. Here's one from my buddy Matthew. He wanted to hear this beautiful song from Tracy Byrd. I almost had a memory block there for a minute. Tracy Byrd and Keeper of the Stars. Oh man, Vicky, I would absolutely love to do that. Man, I wish I could. I got an event on the 20th. Is that this weekend? I got an event on Sunday that I got to do, and I'd never be back in time. But man, I would love to go down there and see Ronnie. It's been a long time. I've sang with him on stage many times, and we used to try to fool the audience because I used to try so hard to sound like him, and we used to have a lot of fun. But here's one from my buddy Matthew. It was no accident. Maybe I can try to pull that off. Me finding you. Someone had a hand in it long before we ever knew. It's Abby's birthday next week and I can't do that. Now I just can't believe you're in my life. Heaven smiling down on me as I look at you tonight. And I'll tip my hat to the keeper of the stars. He sure knew what he was doing when he joined these two hearts. I hold everything when I hold you in my arms, and I've got all I'll ever need, thanks to the keeper of the stars. Soft moonlight on your face, oh how you shine. It takes my breath away just to look into your eyes. I know I don't deserve a treasure like you. There really are no words to show my gratitude. So I'll tip my hand to the keeper of the stars. He sure knew what he was doing join these two hearts and own everything when I hold you in my arms, and I've got all I'll ever need, thanks to the keeper of the stars. It was no accident, me finding you. Someone had a hand in it long before we ever knew. There you go. Keeper of the Stars from my buddy Matthew. That's a great song. Hey, if y'all in the Martinsburg, West Virginia region this Sunday afternoon, we are having a Trump and patriotic parade also for our first responders, honoring the president and supporting his campaign. Also honoring our first responders and paying tribute to all our men and women who are first responders. And of course, honoring America above all else. So we're having a big parade here in Martinsburg going through Berkeley County on Sunday. And then I guess we'll probably end the parade around 2 o'clock or so. And then I'm performing right there in front of Berkeley Plaza on Sunday afternoon around 2 o'clock. So if you're in the area, come on down to Berkeley Plaza. I'm going to be doing all patriotic songs and kind of like this one. Well, the eagle's been flying slow, and the flag's been flying low, and a lot of people thinking that America's fixing to fall. But speaking just for me, and some people in Tennessee, well, I've got a thing or two to tell you all. This lady may have stumbled, but she ain't never fell. And if the leftists don't believe that, they can all go straight to hell. We're gonna put our feet back on the path of righteousness, and then God bless America again. And you never did think that it ever would happen again. In America, did you? You never did think that we'd ever get together again. Well, we damn sure fooled you. We're walking real proud and we're talking real loud again. In America, you never did think that it ever would happen again. From the sounds down in Long Island out to San Francisco Bay, and everything between them is our home. And we might have done a little bit of fighting amongst ourselves, but you outside people best leave us alone. Yeah, cause we all stick together, and you can take that to the bank. That's the cowboys and the hippies, and the rebels and the Yanks. You just go and lay your hand on the West Virginia thing, and I think you're gonna finally understand that you never did think that it ever would happen again. In America, did you? You never did think that we'd ever get together again. Well, we damn sure fooled you, but walking real proud and we're talking real loud again. In America, you never did think that it ever would happen again. Yeah, come on. In America, did you? You never did think that we'd ever get together again. Well, we damn sure fooled you, but walking real proud and we're talking real loud again. In America, you never did think that it ever would happen again. In America, come on. You're going to hear that song and whole bunch of other patriotic songs on Sunday around 2 o'clock, right out in front of Berkeley Plaza here in Martinsburg, West Virginia. I'm so excited about it. It keeps on growing. The Trump bus is going to be there. We got the blackout truck. He's going to be in the parade. A lot of local businesses decorating their cars and their trucks up with flags and Trump flags, and man, it's going to be epic. And then we're going to have a big celebration after the parade's over, about 2 o'clock in front of Berkeley Plaza. It starts in front of Berkeley Plaza, ends in front of Berkeley Plaza. It's going to be a lot of fun. Might even hear this one. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, and she's down her mother's, Patty. All my memories gather around her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue waters, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hour. She calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, everybody sing. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, oh mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Down country roads, take me home. Down country roads. Woo! Country roads, take me home. That's a great song. The official, unofficial song of West Virginia. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. But anyway, here's one from my buddy Brian. He's a big Elvis fan and a big 1970 Elvis fan. Here's one that's called It's Only Love. Remember. I see the sunlight in her hair. I feel the warm smile that she wears. She had no recipe for love, and I just can't get enough. From the distance of my mind, the clock that's ringing says it's time to wake up to my destiny. It's time to face reality. Yeah, baby. It's only love that I feel inside, but I'll get by somehow. It's only love. There must be something else for me, girl. I tell myself that it's not real. There's nothing left for me to feel. I'll just be going on my way. Tomorrow brings another day. Yeah. It's only love that I feel inside, but I got to be strong. My mind, hang on. It's only love, but I know I'll get by. I'll take my heart and my pride and just throw it aside. It's only love. Yeah. It's only love, it's only love, it's only love. Yeah, Lord, it's only love. It's only love, it's only love, it's only love. It's only love from 1970. That is such a great song from my buddy Brian out there. Here's one from my good friend Gary. He wants to hear the flip side of the song Burning Love. It's called It's Just a Matter of Time from 1972. Here we go. It's a matter of time before I go back there. A matter of time before I go home. I've been away from her now for a long time, and I've lived a life I thought that it should be. But it's a long, long way from now to maybe sometime. And this waiting around is really killing me. It's a matter of time before I go back there. A matter of time, oh Lord, before I go home. It's a long way, I know. It's a long way, I know. And the going ain't easy. She'll see me again. It's a matter of time. I think I'll take a train right early in the morning, just to see how far I'll get along the way. But the trains don't run too often, only sometimes. So I guess I better wait another day. It's a matter of time before I go back there. A matter of time, oh Lord, before I go home. It's a long way, I know. It's a long way, I know. And the going ain't easy. She'll see me again. It's just a matter of time. She'll see me, I know. It's just a matter of time. It's a matter of time. That was from Roy Orbison. Here we go, my favorite Roy Orbison song.
Oh yeah, only the lonely, only the lonely,
only the lonely. You know the way I feel tonight. Only the lonely know this feeling ain't right. There goes my baby. There goes my heart. They're gone forever. So far apart, but only the lonely know why I cry. Only the lonely. I love this song. This is my favorite Roy Orbison song. Hey Tony. Only the lonely know the heartache I've been through. Only the lonely know I cry for you. Maybe tomorrow a new romance, no more sorrow, but that's the chance you're gonna take. If your lonely heart breaks, only the lonely. Only the Lonely by the legendary late great Roy Orbison. Man, I love that stuff. Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison. Yeah, I think I can pull that one off. Let me see here. We'll do a Roy Orbison double shot. Here we go. Tony, that is awesome. I hear voter turnout is exploding all over the country, and I hope it's all Republicans. Pretty woman walking down the street. Pretty woman, the kind I like to meet. Pretty woman, I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one can look as good as you. Mercy. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me? Pretty woman, I couldn't help but see. Pretty woman, and you look lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me? Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, talk a while. Pretty woman, give your smile to me. Pretty woman, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty woman, look my way. Pretty woman, say you'll stay with me. 'Cause I need you, I'll treat you right. Come with me, baby, be mine tonight. Pretty woman, don't walk on by. Pretty woman, don't make me cry. Pretty woman, don't walk away. Hey, okay. If that's the way it must be, okay. I guess I'll go on home, it's late. There'll be tomorrow night, but wait, what do I see? Is she walking back to me? Yeah, she's walking back to me. Oh, pretty woman. There you go. Pretty Woman, Roy Orbison, double shot. All right, Tony needs a song tonight, so actually, here's one for Tony. There's a long line of mourners driving down our little street. Their fancy cars are such a sight to see. Oh yes, they're all your rich friends who knew you in the city. And now they finally brought you home to me. Yeah. When you left, you know you told me that someday you'd be returning in a fancy car on the town to see. Oh yeah, well everyone is watching you. You finally had your dream. Yeah, you're riding in a long black limousine. You know the paper told of how you lost your life. Oh yeah, the party and the fatal crash that night. Well, the race upon the highway, oh the curve you didn't see. Yeah, you're riding in that long black limousine. Oh, that's awful, Tony. We've got some good stuff this week, too. Oh, with tear-filled eyes, I watch as you ride by. Oh, yeah. A chauffeur at the wheels, dressed up so fine. Well, I'll never love another. Oh, my heart, all my dreams, yeah, they're with you in that long black limousine. Yeah, they're with you in that long black limousine. Yeah, they're with you in that long black limousine. 1969, solid gold there, man. That is good stuff. Long black limousine. Got a tickle in my throat. Excuse me. Let's see. Here you go, Peggy. A little less conversation, little more action, please. All this aggravation ain't satisfaction in me. A little more bite, a little less bark, a little less fight, a little more spark. Push your mouth and open up your heart and baby, satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby. Baby, close your eyes and listen to the music and dig through a summer breeze. It's a groovy night and I can show you how to use it. Come along with me and put your mind at ease. Hey, a little less conversation, a little more action. All this aggravation ain't satisfaction. A little more bite, a little less spark, a little less fight, a little more spark. Shut your mouth and open up your heart and baby, satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby. Come on, baby, I'm tired of talking. Grab your coat and let's start a walking. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Don't procrastinate, don't take your girl, let's get away. You just sit around. Hey, a little less conversation, a little more action. All this aggravation ain't satisfaction in me. A little more bite, a little less spark, a little less fight, a little more spark. Shut your mouth and open up your heart and baby, satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby. Satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby. Satisfy me, baby. Satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby. Satisfy me, girl. Satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby. Satisfy me, baby. Satisfy me. Written by the late great Mac Davis for Elvis in 1967 for the movie Live a Little, Love a Little. That kind of started the relationship between Elvis and Mac Davis. Let's see, Ricky Nelson. I've never done this late before, but I'll try anything once. Let's see if I can find it there. Let's see if I can figure this out. It's late, we gotta get on home, it's late. We've been gone too long, too bad. We should've checked our time, can't go home when every time it's late. We're about to run out of gas, it's late. We better get home fast, can't speed. We're in the slow down zone, baby, look at the clock, why can't it be wrong? If you could've left home at 8:45, would've had fun and plenty of time. We got started just a little bit late, hope this won't be our last day. Look up, is that the moon we see? Can't be, looks like the sun to me. It's late, I hate to face your dad, too bad, I know he's gonna be mad. It's late, we gotta get on home, it's late. We've been gone too long. Play James. It's late, we're about to run out of gas, it's late. We better get home fast, can't speed. We're in the slow down zone, baby, look at that clock, why can't it be wrong? We could've left home at 8:45, would've had fun and plenty of time. We got started just a little bit late, hope this won't be our last day. Look up, is that the moon we see? Can't be, looks like the sun to me. It's late, I hate to face your dad, too bad, I know he's gonna be mad. It's late, we gotta get on home, it's late. We've been gone too long. Hey, it's late. Oh man, I haven't heard that song in a long time. Hey, Brian, you know what one of my favorite Ricky Nelson songs is? From the early 1970s, I guess he did this. He went to Madison Square Garden, and he wasn't received very well because he was trying to do some of his old, newer hits, and they wanted to hear all the old stuff. And he kind of got a bad reception. He got mad about it, and he wrote a hit song. Remember this one? I went to a garden party, the reminisce with my old friends, a chance to share old memories and play our songs again. When I got to the garden party, they all knew my name, but no one recognized me. I didn't look the same, but it's alright now. I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. People came from miles around, everyone was there. Yoko brought a walrus, there was magic in the air. And over in the corner, much to my surprise, Mr. Hughes hitting Dylan's shoes, wearing his disguise. But it's alright now, I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. La da da, la da da. Playing them all the old songs, I thought that's why they came. No one heard the music, we didn't look the same. I said hello to Mary Lou, she belongs to me. When I sang a song about a honky tonk, it was time to leave. But it's alright now, I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. La da da, la da da. Someone opened up the closet door, and out stepped Johnny B. Good, playing guitar like a ringing a bell, and looking like he should. If you gotta play garden parties, I wish you a lot of luck. But if memories are all I sing, I'd rather drive a truck. But it's alright now, I learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. La da da, la da da. And it's alright now, I've learned my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you got to please yourself. Believe it or not, that is the first Ricky Nelson song I ever heard. And it was that song that turned me on to all the other great Ricky Nelson songs, man. Hello, Mary Lou, and Lonesome Town, and Traveling Man, and all those great songs, man. But a Garden Party was the one that made me get into Ricky Nelson and look up all of his other stuff when I was a little kid. Of course, all I had to do was ask my parents about it, and they were more than glad to introduce me to Ricky Nelson. I loved all the music that my parents loved when I was growing up. Like this guy. All my love, all of my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, and the world will say that you were meant to for me. All my life I've been waiting, tonight there'll be no hesitating, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, and the world will say that you were meant for me. Stars appear and the shadows are falling, and you can hear my heart calling. A little bit of love makes everything right, and I'm gonna see my baby tonight. All my love, all of my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, and the world will say that you were meant for me. Hey Bernice. boy. When you're with me, oh boy. I had the world to say that you are a worker meant to for me. All my love, all of my kissing, and you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy. I had the world to say that you are a worker meant to for me. Well, the stars appear and the shadows are falling, and you can hear my heart calling. A little bit of love makes everything alright, and I'm gonna see my baby tonight. All my love, all of my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, I had the world to say that you were meant to for me. Yeah. Getting into the oldies, man. That's the legendary Buddy Holly there. This was one of my favorite groups growing up. My dad had this 78 of this record, man. He also had a full play album of this group, and I just loved the Platters. And my dad just played the devil out of the Platters, and I loved them. Still do to this day. This is my favorite Platters song. They asked me how I knew my true love was true. I of course replied, something here inside cannot be denied. They said someday you'll find all who love are blind. Oh, when your heart's on fire, you must realize smoke gets in your eyes. So I chaffed them and I gaily laughed to think they could doubt my love. Yet today my love has gone away. I am without my laughing friends deride tears I cannot hide. Oh, when your heart's on fire, you must realize smoke gets in your eyes. Smoke gets in your eyes. Yeah, smoke gets in your eyes. That's good stuff right there. I roam from town to town, and when I find myself falling for some girl, I hop right into the car, I'm out and ride around the world, and call me the wanderer, yeah, the wanderer. I go around and round and round and round and round, thanks Brian. Well, I got Jeannie on my left and Barbara on the right, and Jeannie is the girl that I'll be with tonight, and when they ask me which one I'm the best, I tear open my shirt and show them Rosie on my chest. They call me the wanderer, yeah, the wanderer. I go around and round and round and round and round. go through life without a care. I'm as happy as a clown. With my 2 fists of iron, I ain't going nowhere. Well, I'm the type of guy who likes to roam around. I'm never in one place. I roam from town to town. And when I find myself falling for some girl, I hop right into the car of mine and ride around the world. They call me the Wanderer, yeah, the Wanderer. I go around and round and round and round and round and round and round. Well, I'm the type of guy who never settle down. I'm never in one place. I roam from town to town. And when I find myself falling for some girl, I hop right into that car of mine and drive around the world. They call me the Wanderer, yeah, the Wanderer. I go around and round and round and round and round and round and round. They call me the Wanderer, yeah, the Wanderer. I go around and round and round and round and round and round and round. They call me the Wanderer, yeah, the Wanderer. I go around and round and round and round and round. Yeah. Woo, man, good stuff. Let me see something here real quick. Another song just popped in my head here. Give me 1 sec, y'all. Remember, hey, if you're in the Berkeley County or Martinsburg area, I should say, Sunday afternoon around 2 o'clock, after our parade is over with, we're having a big Trump parade going all the way through Berkeley County. We're kicking that off at 1 o'clock at Berkeley Plaza. Parade will probably take about an hour to go through Berkeley County, and then we're going to meet back around 2 o'clock. We're going to have all kinds of vendors there, food there at Berkeley Plaza, and I'm going to be performing all kinds of patriotic songs and stuff to lift us up that day. It's going to be an absolute blast as we prepare for the election and try to psych people up, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you're there, I would love to see you. If first time in a while I performed in front of a live audience, and I'm really, really looking forward to it, man. Here's another song that my parents had that I loved a lot when I was a kid. See if y'all remember this one. Happy birthday, baby, oh, I love you so. 16 candles make a lovely night, but not as bright as your eyes tonight. Blow out the candles, make your wish come true, for I'll be wishing that you love me too. You're only 16, but you're my teenage queen. Oh, you're the prettiest, the loveliest girl I've ever seen. 16 candles in my heart will glow forever and ever, for I love you so. love forever and ever. For I love you so, for I love you so. 16 candles. Man, that's good stuff. Oh, it's so strange to say that. Takes me back to my childhood because I was born in the 70s, man. But that's the music that I grew up in because I just loved everything my parents loved, man. I listened to all of their records, and I'm putting a show together called My Life in Music, and it's all about, all of my influences from Elvis to all the 50s heroes, country, and all the way up until now. It's a show I've done a couple of times, and something that I'm working on. But man, it's just the best. That's the best stuff that there is. I just love it, and so fun to do. All right, gospel time. I had a request earlier for "Only Believe," and we got "Lead Me, Guide Me." I got to do Dawn's song, "Word of God Speak." So here's a couple Elvis gospel songs to get us going here. Only believe. Only believe. All things are possible if you'll only believe. Only believe, yeah, only believe. All things are possible if you'll only believe. I'm in God. One morning, my soul feeling bad, heart heavy laden. I felt fire down in. Will He lifted all of my burdens? Yeah, right now I'm feeling glad. All things are possible if you'll only believe. I believe. I believe, yeah, 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 I believe all things are possible if you'll only Amen. Only believe.
Lead me, oh Lord, won't you lead me?
I am tired and I need thy strength and power to guide me over my darkest hour. Lord, just open that I may see, and lead me, oh Lord, won't you lead lead me, lead me, guide me along the way. For if you lead me, I cannot stray. Lord, just open my eyes that I may see. Lead me, oh Lord, won't you lead me? I am lost if you take your hand from me. I am blind without thy light to see. Lord, just always let me thy servant be. Lead me, oh Lord, won't you lead me? Lead me, guide me along the way. For if you lead me, I cannot stray. Lord, just open my eyes that I may see. Lead me, oh Lord, won't you lead me? Lead me, oh Lord, won't you lead me? Yeah. He left the splendor of heaven, knowing his destiny was the lonely hill of Golgotha. There lay down his life for me. And if that is of love, then the ocean is dry. There's no stars in the sky, and a little sparrow can't fly. Then heaven's a meal. There's no feeling like this. If that is a love, even in death he remembered the thief hanging by his side, and he spoke of love and compassion. Thank you, Roxy. And he took him to paradise. And if that is a love, and the ocean is dry, there's no stars in the sky, and a little sparrow can't fly. Yeah, if that is a love, then heaven's just a myth. There's no feeling like this. If that is a love, it's got to be love. If that isn't love, for Tony. Here's one for Dawn. Dawn, I hope you're still here. Here's your song. I'm finding myself at a loss for words, and the funny thing is, it's okay. The last thing I need is to be heard, but to hear what you would say, word of Godspeed. Would you pour down like rain, washing my eyes to see your majesty, to be still and know that you're in this place. Please let me stay and rest in your holiness. Word of Godspeed. Finding myself in the midst of you, beyond the music, beyond the noise, and all that I want is to be with you, and in the quiet hear your voice. Word of Godspeed. Would you pour down like rain, washing my eyes to see your majesty, to be still and know that you're in this place. Please let me stay and rest in your holiness. Word of Godspeed. Would you pour down like rain, washing my eyes to see your majesty, to be still and know that you're in this place. Please let me stay and rest in your holiness. I'm finding myself at a loss for words, and the funny thing is, it's okay. Amen. All right, I'm gonna do one for me now. This is a song I used to do years ago in my gospel show, and I started redoing it because I think this is the gospel song for today. Although the song was written back in the early 90s, I believe, this song, God does those kind of things, and this song is more important today, I think, than it was back then. It's called The Basics of Life. This is a me request. Turn the page. I gotta hang up here. Hold on a second. Darn it. Hold on, y'all. This is that devil. He don't like this song at all, man. Every time I try to do this song, it gets interrupted. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get this to work. We've turned the page for a new day has dawned, and we've rearranged what is right and what's wrong. Somehow we've drifted so far from the truth, now we can't get back home. And where are the virtues that once gave us light? And where are the morals that governed our lives? Someday we all will awake and look back just to find what we've lost. We need to get back to the basics of life, a heart that is pure and a love that is blind, a faith that is fervently grounded in Christ, the hope that endures for all time. These are the basics. We need to get back to the basics of life. Oh yeah, we do. The newest rage is to reason it out. Just meditate and you can overcome every doubt. After all, man is a god. They say God is no longer alive, but I still believe. Oh, I still believe. And I know the rock of all ages will stand through the changes of time, through the changes of time. We need to get back to the basics of life, a heart that is pure and a love that is blind, a faith that is fervently grounded in Christ, the hope that endures for all time. These are the basics. We need to get back to the basics of life. Come on. We've let the darkness invade us too long. We've got to turn the tide. Oh, we need the passion that burned long ago to come and open our eyes. There's no room for compromise. We need to get back to the basics of life, a heart that is pure and a love that is blind. basics of life. That's where we need to be. That's what we need to get back to. The basics. The basics of life. The morals, the foundation that this country was built on. That's what we're voting for in this election. This is not about politics. This is about the basic foundation of which this country was built upon. That's what we're voting for. We're not voting for a Republican or a Democrat, a liberal or a conservative, the right or the left. We're voting for good versus evil this time. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get into all that. I'm sorry, but I can't help it. It's just built up inside of me, and it's hard to get around it. It's that important. It really is. Here you go, Gary. A child was born in Tupelo in 1935. I'm so grateful for his music. It forever changed my life. Oh, I love me tender, and how that boy could sing. But when he died, I wondered why millions called him king. Tell me, who did they think he was? Who did they think he was? The whole world bowed and prayed, but it only made me say, who did they think he was? He was born in Massachusetts in 1917. The second son of an Irishman. Oh, we all love Kennedy. He was brave and strong and handsome, a hell of a president. But when he died, millions cried like he was heaven sent. Tell me, who did they think he was? Who did they think he was? The whole world bowed and prayed, but it only made me say, who did they think he was? There was a child of heaven, born in Bethlehem, just a simple carpenter with worn and callous hands. Oh, he healed the hearts of many, and he nailed him to a tree, with no one left to mourn his death but the women at his feet, crying, who did they think he was? Who did they think he was? There was no one left to grieve but the women at his feet, crying, who did they think he was? Who did they think he was? Who did they think he was? That song gets to you, boy, I'll tell you. It really does. Whew. All right. 1 second here. Phew. I think this week's catching up to me. I hear that, Tony, and I have the utmost respect for all of you all who are out there working the polls and pray for your safety and your protection every day, and pray that God moves on the hearts of those who are voting to vote for good. There's a land that is fairer than day, and by faith we can see it afar. And for the Father waits over the way, and prepares us a dwelling place there, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. We shall sing on that beautiful shore the melodious song of the blessed, and the sorrow will sorrow no more. Not a sign for a blessing of rest, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. Hey, Walt. To our Father that's glorious above, we will offer our tribute of praise for the glorious gift of His love, and the blessings that hallow our days, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore, in the sweet by and by. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. We shall meet on that beautiful shore. There we go, in the sweet, 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 whoa. Stop. Oh my goodness, man, this thing's got a mind of its own tonight, I gotta tell you. Oh my goodness. Got to do a concert tomorrow at my work. One of the people that we serve and take care of there at work, it's her birthday tomorrow, and going to go in and do a little Elvis for them tomorrow afternoon, and try to bring a smile to their face tomorrow. That's what it's all about. Let's see. Let's do. I had one that popped in my head a minute ago, and Oh yeah. This song is neat. I always thought this was a really cool song. Somewhere out in empty space, long before the human race, something stirred. A vast and timeless source began. Intelligence was born, and then there was the one. Powers filled the universe, matter formed and broke the curse of nothingness. Love became an ageless soul. Nature reached her highest goal and breathed the breath of life. Everlasting life. Yeah, and creatures came from out of sight. Daylight came from in the night, and all was good. Life became a master plan. Love produced a perfect man that understood. The image of the Maker's word, worshipped him with all he had. But then one day, from in the depths an evil seed grew in manufactured greed. It changed the way of life. Everlasting life. Oh, the loving power of love and song inside the heart of man would fall, began to grow. All the fires of hell began to burn, and so he sent his chosen son to let us know. Oh, that love has surely made us all, and hate would surely make us fall. So from the cross, well, he showed the world that dreadful day, love would be the only way, for all was lost of life. Everlasting life. For life is love, and love is life. Everlasting Life. That is a great song. You're absolutely right, Brian. From the Love Letters album, Elvis would always find a way to squeeze a gospel song into these records, man. Just really, really good stuff. And that is one of my favorites. All right, here's a brand new version of a song that Elvis did in the '68 comeback special. This was on the album they put out a couple of years ago that he did the song Where No One Stands Alone was the album name. And this is Abby's favorite gospel song. I wish she was here to hear it. She's down there with her mom, but it's called Saved. Here we go, baby. This will pick you up. Come on. Get up on your feet. Come on. I wanna soothe my heart. I wanna ease my mind. I wanna move my shoes and see what I can find. I wanna stand up tall and open up my eyes. I wanna reach out my hand until I touch the skies. I was a poor lost lad in a deep dark hole, but now I found that light that's gonna save my soul. I used to drink, I used to smoke, drink, and dance the hoochie coo. I used to smoke and drink, and dance the hoochie coo. Oh yeah, but now I'm standing on this corner, waiting for me and you. Oh yeah, that's why I'm saved. I'm saved. People, let me tell you about a kingdom come. You know I'm saved. I'm saved. Well, I can preach until you're deaf and dumb, and the soul saving army beating on that big bass drum. Oh yeah, I used to cuss, I used to fuss, I used to fuss, cuss, boogie all night long. I used to cuss and fuss and cuss and fuss and cuss and fuss and boogie all night long. Oh yeah, but now I'm standing on this corner, I know right from wrong. That's why I'm saved, yeah. People, let me tell you about a kingdom come. You know I'm saved. Well, I can't preach until you're deaf and dumb and the soul saving on it, beating on that big bass drum. Oh yeah, come on. This will get you up, put a smile on your face. Nothing will. I used to lie, I used to cheat, I used to lie, cheat, step on people's feet. I used to lie and cheat, and step on people's feet. Oh yeah. But now I'm stepping on the glory, salvation is my beat. Oh yeah, that's why I'm saved, yeah. People, let me tell you about a kingdom come. I am saved, well, I can't preach until you're deaf and dumb and the soul saving on me, beating on that big bass drum. I'm saved. People, let me tell you about a kingdom come. You know I'm saved. Well, I can't preach until you're deaf and dumb. I'm saved. I said I'm saved. Yes, I'm saved. Woo! Yeah, if that don't get you up, nothing will. Woo! I am saved. How about this one? Lord, help me walk another mile, just one more mile. I'm tired of walking all alone. Lord, help me smile another smile, just one more smile. You know I just can't make it on my own. I never thought I needed help before. I thought that I could get by myself. Hello, Jane. But now I know I just can't take it anymore. With a humble heart on bended knee, I'm begging you, please help me. Come down from your golden throne to me, to Lord me. I need to feel the touch of your tender hand. Remove chains of darkness, let me see, Lord, let me see just where I fit into your master plan. I never thought I needed help before. I thought that I could get by myself, yes I did. But now I know I just can't take it anymore. With a humble heart on bended knee, I'm begging you, please help me. With a humble heart on bended knee, I'm begging you, please help me. Yeah. All right, one more gospel song, and then we'll do our closing song for tonight. This song is considered by contemporary Christian historians or Christian rock historians, same thing. To be the very first contemporary Christian or first Christian rock song. Elvis recorded this in Memphis in Stax Studios, 1974, I believe. And man, this is a funky song. Another one, if this can't get you going, then nothing can. I'm trying to do some upbeat stuff tonight to get us going, help Tony, lift Tony up tonight. And so this is called I Got a Feeling in My Body. They consider this the very first Christian rock song. Well, when Moses walked the children out of Egypt's land, said, now don't you worry, you're in the Lord's hands. He's gonna walk beside us, time is coming near. He's gonna wash away all our misery and our fears. I got a feeling in my body, this will be our lucky day. Yeah, we'll be released from all our sorrows, leave them laying along the way. When Daniel faced the lion, there wasn't any doubt. We've got to be like Daniel, and the Lord will help us out. I got a feeling in my body, this will be our lucky day. Yeah, we'll be released from all our sorrows, leave them laying along the way. Here we go. Well, I want you to lift your eyes up, children, lift them to the sky. Heaven stands before you, gates are open wide. Shelter for the weary, cover for the weak. Leave the devil's evil spreading on the street. I got a feeling in my body, this will be our lucky day. Yeah, we'll be released from all our sorrows, leave them laying along the way. All right, come on. Yeah. Heaven stands before you, the gates are open wide. Shelter for the weary, cover for the weak. Leave the devil's evil spreading on the street. I got a feeling in my body. Love you, Tony, this will be our lucky day. Yeah, we'll be released from all our sorrows, leave them laying alone. We'll be released from all our sorrows, leave them laying along the way. Yeah, I got a feeling in my body. Well, it is that time of the night. See if I can find the graphic here. If they didn't take it away, I'm pretty sure Facebook's getting so bad they'll probably take this graphic away here soon. If they hadn't already. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do the song anyway, but Facebook not being the most patriotic place in the world these days, so had a feeling they were going to take this one away. Surprised they left it up as long as they did, the old red, white, and blue. Yeah, it's gone, as I figured it would happen. But anyway, I'll do my own red, white, and blue. That's okay. Want to remind y'all one more time about the show on Sunday. If you're in the area in Martinsburg, anywhere this weekend, come on out and see us. Be part of the Trump parade. Okay, here we go. I had a feeling that wouldn't last too much longer. They took the old red, white, and blue down. If tomorrow all the things were gone I've worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I'd thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and Facebook can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. To all of those that have served, Tony, thank you for your service. And all of our veterans, thank you for your service. And our first responders, we love you. From the lakes up in Minnesota to the hills of beautiful Tennessee, all across the plains of great Texas, oh, from sea to shining sea. Well, from Detroit on down to Houston, West Virginia to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget all the ones who died who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget all the ones who died who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Thank y'all very much for joining me for Thursday Night Live. I love you each and every one. We will see you Sunday at some point. I'm not sure that Sunday Gospel is going to start right at 5 o'clock because of the event we have Sunday afternoon here in Berkeley County. But we'll be on at some point. I'll keep y'all posted. And we will go live from Berkeley Plaza for our patriotic event. We'll take you along with us on the Trump parade. We'll go live from in there. It's going to be an absolute blast. So tune in Sunday about 1 o'clock. We'll go live from the parade. We'll let y'all see what that's about. And then we'll go live while I'm singing the patriotic song Sunday afternoon. It's going to be a patriotic blast. Love y'all very much. God bless you and good night. Thank you.